In a previous video, I mentioned that I don't really set goals or have goals in my life. And then I received a question that said that if they don't have goals, then they're afraid that they'll stop caring about life and they won't achieve anything. And I personally haven't found that to be the case, because when I don't have goals and I just notice what I'm interested in, what I resonate with, what I'm excited about, there's this natural pull towards things. It's almost as if my body is programmed, or you could say my whole being, my body and mind and my soul, whatever you want to call these things, they're programmed with a certain purpose. So I come into this life and I'm drawn to certain things. So I'm drawn to writing and speaking like this. So there's energy going into things like, let's take just one example, let's take writing. There's energy going into writing. I'm interested in writing, which means I'm learning more about writing. I'm getting better. And that means that eventually I may reach a lot of people, because when you develop skill in something, it's going to be much easier to use that to share what you have to do, which in this case is writing. So when I started over 10 years ago writing in English, it's not my native language, and during this time I've written millions of words and I've gotten better, and the better I've gotten, the easier it is for me to communicate what I have to share and what I've experienced. So I don't have goals. Now, life brings me things, like life brings me a direction. I notice the direction I'm kind of heading in, but I don't really know where I'm going. And even if you have goals, you don't know where you're going. You have an image in your head with a goal that says, okay, I'm going to achieve this thing. And there's nothing wrong with having goals as long as they don't make you fixated. Because when you stop being open to what life brings, that's when you stop flowing with life, if you want to use that term. So for me, it's a relief not to have goals. Now, if you enjoy goals, if you resonate with having goals, then by all means, do that. But for me, it's not something I want to do, and I'm still achieving things. I'm doing things all the time because I enjoy them, not because I need to achieve a goal or get anything done. So a big part of this is noticing the fears you have around getting things done, and that you should do things, you should achieve this so you can become that in order to be good enough or famous or successful or have money so you can have security. To start noticing these fears that run your life in a way, because you think you have to do certain things because you're afraid of things. So what I do then is just to notice what comes up and to let that be in my body, to welcome the feeling, the thought, and let it be, because then it dissolves. And sometimes a feeling or a fear may come up for months or even years, and I just keep letting it be there. I don't have to do anything about it, because it's my resistance that fuels the fire. So for me, living a goal-free life is enjoyable, because life takes care of itself. It's almost as if I'm here to watch my body and mind and soul live this life, and I'm being pulled in a direction to learn certain things because I'm interested in them, and that then leads to something else. So notice if there's fear in your goal setting, and maybe experiment with not setting goals. Maybe you have a direction, or you just notice what life brings and you play with that. So don't just believe me and take what I say as a rule or something you have to do. Experiment for yourself and discover what's true in your life, and do that without fear. Start noticing your fears, start welcoming your fear, and yeah, I'll see you in another video. I talk more about welcoming fear and all this on my channel here, and I have more videos coming on this. So make sure you subscribe and like, and visit my website if you want to work with me, read some articles, check out my books, and all that stuff. So I'll see you soon.